If you would tell me right now that I can grow wings and fly away, I'd be like, bro, that's just not happening. That is not true. And if you also told me that Ajax is currently sat in the 16th position in the Eredivisie, I would say that's also not true, but that is an actual fact. They are currently sat in the 16th position with 5 points, having just lost against AZ Alkmaar at home, a game that I got to witness, and I just couldn't recognize Ajax again. I know this Ajax team. I've been watching the Eredivisie at least 2 or 3 matches a match day, and it didn't ever appear to me that this club could turn this bad. Now, I'm not expecting them to be in a position where they're going to get relegated. That would be insane to say. They probably are going to have a little bit of a better going in the upcoming games, but Ajax clearly needs a rebuild right now. Their coach, I'd be surprised if he survives any longer. He definitely is going to get fired. And your boy is coming in. Let's fix this mess that Ajax is in right now because you guys in the comments have been screaming for it. So let's analyze the situation at Ajax. What has happened in the transfer window? First of all, you have let go the likes of Kudus and Edson Alvarez to the likes of West Ham. Kudus being one of the biggest attacking threats of that Ajax squad in the past seasons. Definitely an incredible talent that deserved the step up, but has only been able to come off the bench for West Ham, scoring a good goal last time around. Then you have Timber, who in my opinion is the biggest loss of this team, actually the second biggest one. He has gone to Arsenal and has showcased how good he can be, how quickly he can adapt to the style of play at Arsenal and play multiple positions as well. And that player is clearly missing. But having said that, they did bring in replacements for him, which haven't necessarily been as consistent as Timber used to be. I'll show you them in a second. Then we go down to Kevin Bassey, who never really worked at Ajax, so that is a good sale for them. But this is the biggest one in my opinion. Dusan Tadic should have never left Ajax. This man was the captain. This man was one of the players that in the past 5 seasons in Europe has created the most chances, taking corners, taking free kicks, being the leader on the pitch. And taking him out of this squad, it genuinely feels like they have ripped the heart of this Ajax squad out. And I believe he has gone on a free, if I'm not mistaken. And then you also had Darami, who has joined Stade Reims. Not necessarily a player that they needed to rely on. He was out on loan anyways. But Dusan Tadic, that is the #1 reason, in my opinion, as to why this Ajax squad is struggling so much. And going into their squad right now and how it's looking, Brobbey is not the one. I am sorry, but Brian Brobbey, in my opinion, is clearly not the one to take this team to those levels that are required. If we go just based on the past 5 games, the top scorer in this team, it's like 5 different players. Because in the last 5 games, Brobbey has a goal, Taylor has a goal, Bergwijn has a goal, Forbes, Berghuis, and Van der Boomen. Those are the players who have scored in the last 5 games. You can clearly tell that there aren't that many players stepping up beyond the rest of the team. And then if you go down to the other positions here, obviously, yes, Forbes is a big talent, came in from Manchester City, if I'm not mistaken. A lot of people are excited about him, and so is EA. He has massive potential in this game. Berghuis, in my opinion, is not necessarily someone you want to rely on for the future. He's 31 years old already. I don't think he was as good as Tadic is, and I don't think any Ajax fan would disagree there. And again, if you disagree with anything, Ajax fans, let me know in the comments down below. I've been watching the Eredivisie for the past 2 years, quite a lot, so I'm trying to give people information that I know of. Bergwijn, in my opinion, he's not a great player. I'll be completely honest, I never liked him in that Ajax squad, and I don't think I ever will. Same as Brobbey. I don't like those two in this team. Taylor is talented, but again, he's not really showcasing it to the levels that are required in this Ajax team. At Ajax, you're required to fight for the title every single season, and I just haven't seen it from him for like maybe a year now. A year ago, I really enjoyed watching him. Van der Boomen, former Ajax player, now has come into the squad back again from Toulouse, where he had an incredible season, and people had high hopes, but it hasn't really worked out that well for the entirety of the team. He hasn't been able to have that impact that people expected. Now, in the left-back position, I thought they did a great job. Borna Sosa had an incredible season at Stuttgart, maybe even 2 really good seasons, and I thought big clubs from all around the world would be interested in him, but he has gone to Ajax. I was like, wow, that's a good signing. But again, it hasn't helped. Medic, a player from St. Pauli, a giant of a man, scored like a banger in his first game, I believe, from like 40 yards out. But that's not what a centre-back needs to do. What a centre-back needs to do is obviously not concede, help the team not concede. And that is also the job of Sutalo. Now, this is a very, very talented player. At Dinamo Zagreb, he was one of the main players in that defense, and everyone kept saying he's the next Guardiola to come out of Croatia and be sold to a big team and go on to that big stage. And that pressure might have made him crumble at times. I've seen some good performances, some bad performances off him. And then you have Rensch, who has been a part of this Ajax setup for a while. And Rulli, who currently, I believe, is injured. Jay Gota is playing for this squad. Now, on the bench, you have players like Mikutatse, who has done really well last season in France, has had a banging season and got this move for himself. Congratulations to him, but I don't think he's one of those players that they will play week in, week out and rely on. Probably one of the substitutions that they will test out until he maybe finds form and establishes himself as the main striker of this team, or maybe even as like a center attacking mid or a winger even. I think he's quite versatile. And then you have Akpom, who came in from England. I mean, again, I'm not impressed. I'll have to say that. Tahirovic is a big talent. I believe he came in from AS Roma. Boss is a huge talent as well that lots of people want to see play. I think the last game against AZ Alkmaar, he was actually part of the starting 11. Avila has come in from, I believe, a team in Belgium, if I'm not mistaken, former Boca Juniors player. And he has been playing centre-back, which actually, funnily enough, is a position where he's higher rated in EA's FC as well. Hato, big talent, played left-back in the last game. So there is a lot of upside to this team. We can tell there's a lot of talent and potential, but the way it's been put together, it just hasn't worked. So in my eyes, I'm going to fix the issues that I can tell, and hopefully we can work from there. So let's start this journey with a world champion. I am talking about Thiago Almada. I hate the fact that this kit is not showing up. I'm still having this glitch. But Thiago Almada, if you guys don't know, is a player that plays in the MLS for Atlanta United. Now, I understand many people will look at that and think, oh, he plays in the MLS. He can't be that good. Bro, trust me. If you let go of someone like Kudus, this would have been the perfect transfer to make. In my opinion, this is the one that Ajax definitely needed to get in, because after letting Kudus go, you needed someone that can score goals and set them up as well. And this guy's also a set-piece specialist. In the last 32 games, he has scored 12 goals and gotten 15 assists, a lot of them from set pieces too. So Thiago Almada, clearly the #1 choice I want to make. And Berghaus has gone away for that reason. He was included in this deal. I basically spent nearly all of our budget on this transfer, but I'm going to sell a bunch of players and make decisions. This guy comes in with pace, shooting, passing, dribbling, and a bunch of play styles, which is obviously a huge benefit on FC24. And in order to bring in more cash now, I've let go of the 2 players I don't think are ideal for Ajax moving forward. Bergwijn is gone, 25 million, just about that price, and Brobbey has left as well for 20.6, and I know exactly who I want to bring in. When his team got relegated, I think there was a big opportunity to get Terence Somerville, a former Feyenoord Academy player. I know. Chill out, Ajax lads. But he could become a beast for you, so that's all that matters, right? He is coming into this team because, in my opinion, when Leeds went down, he could have been the ideal solution for them, because Leeds was loaning and selling players left, right, and center. And this could have been a perfect solution for them to bring into the squad. Somerville is an extremely talented player, in my opinion, that deserves a spot in one of the best teams in Europe, in Netherlands, I should say. And he goes up by +2 in the left wing position. Great amounts of pace, great amount of dribbling as well. And the reason why I'm bringing in these types of players, he's 5'9", for example. I want to bring in players that want to help the team score. Not the likes of players like Bergwijn, where I most of the time feel like he is looking to score rather than creating chances for his teammates. So Somerville, I kept that in mind, and I brought him in for that reason, because he has had a great start, or last 5 games, I should say, for Leeds United in the Championship. I've witnessed plenty of games in Portugal of the big teams playing against this man and Gil Vicente. Benfica and also Porto taking shots without end on this goalkeeper. And he's Brazilian, which means he should also be good with his feet, right? Andrew is a goalkeeper that I want to bring in because from what I had heard before the season started, it was that Rulli, the goalkeeper that Ajax just had brought in, who had only played like, what, half a season, a full season, he is back and interested in going to Villarreal again, leaving Ajax to go back to the club that he used to play for. So for me, I am bringing in Andrew into this squad. Now, I understand Ajax have a talented goalkeeper in Gota, but I've watched him play plenty of times, enough to know that I don't think he has that ceiling that someone else like Andrew could have. So he is coming in, he's taking over that goalkeeping position and hopefully giving us stability for years to come. Mr. Dallinga is a Dutchman that I wanted to bring into this team, a player that in his last 4 starts for Toulouse in Ligue 1 has scored 4 goal contributions, 2 goals and 2 assists. Him being Dutch is perfect. He's a former Excelsior player, if I'm not mistaken. So he is going to be the man that I want to build up in that striking position. I don't care about Akpom. I kind of care about Mikutate. We're going to give him a chance. But the main striker that I want to have in this team is a Dutchman named Dallinga. He comes in with okay pace, but really good shooting and a 4-star weak foot. Being 5'11" tall, he is going to be the man that I want to have up top to help these guys combine and attack and create chances for us. So extremely pleased to be able to say we have a Dutch number 9. Before we get on with the season though, let me show you all the players that I've loaned out. Talents like Vos, Hota, Hato, all these guys, even Akpom. He has been gone out. He's been sent out on loan because I want the main man to be Dallinga. Conceição, obviously on loan in real life as well, but we have Van Axel Dongen here as well, who is a big talent, one of the biggest talents in the squad, loaned out, just like the rest of these players, as you can see here. Ajax definitely have a bunch of players out who could potentially come back and turn into beasts. So my first season as the Ajax coach, after getting rid of the players I don't believe in, this is how things are looking. Ajax finishing in a 2nd position. If you offered any Ajax fan right now, hey, take 2nd or keep going 16th, I'm pretty sure they would go down this path. But all jokes aside, we are ahead of Feyenoord, behind PSV Eindhoven, so we are not good enough yet. But the squad that we have put together seemingly is working very well. Almada is already up to an 83, which I like, and both midfielders have grown, especially Taylor has gone up massively. Hopefully performs like the Taylor I know and basically loved when he used to play great at Ajax. And defensively, Sutalo is up to an 82. Our goalkeeper has gone up to an 80 as well. Really, really good stuff. I tucked in the fullbacks as I usually do, and that helps us with the results as well. Forbes on a 74. One thing I noticed, though, is that Dallinga and Mikutate are both on a 78, so I do wonder who has been playing these matches? Who has been scoring the most goals? It's Mikutate. Interesting. 15 and 4 from the Georgian striker that plays alongside Kvaradona in that Georgian national team. We have Somerville on 13 goals. Unuvar, who's out on loan at Twente, has gotten 12 goal contributions. Good information there. And then we have Van der Boomen and Taylor doing well in midfield. Dallinga with 8 goals off the bench, I assume. But that's fine. I love the fact that we have 2 strikers fighting for their position. That's a really good thing. And I want that competitiveness in this squad. But I already have ideas of what to change in this team in the upcoming season. So let's get after it. Look, I understand that the midfield that we had performed well last season, but I need a CDM that also can do offensive stuff. And in that case, we are talking about Otto Vermeeren. This kid is a player of a team in Belgium. I think it was Antwerp. Yes, Antwerp. And last season, they obviously won the league title with like a last-minute goal from Toby Alderweireld, if I'm not mistaken. And this season, the past 2 games, this guy has gotten 3 assists and a goal. So he is capable of doing the work in the attack, but also capable of doing what is needed in defense. So for that reason, I have brought him into the squad. One of the most exciting talents right now, scouted by the biggest clubs in the world. And Ajax could pick him up and sell him for a ton of money in the future. So this man was needed in the squad, and I'm very happy that they can supply Taylor with that defensive part of the game now. By the way, a bunch of players have come back from their loan deals. Conceição, 77 rated, could easily move into the starting 11, but if I'm honest, I don't really think he's the guy for this squad. That's just what I'm going to say. I'm probably going to sell him on, but Univar has come back into the team. Wijndal has come back, who at the time everyone thought would be perfect for left back at Ajax, but ever since he came in from PSV, I believe, or AZ Alkmaar, one of the two, he has just been horrible. So yeah, he's back. Maybe he gets a chance, but he's a great backup to the full-back positions. And Hato is back from his loan as well, along with some of the other lads that we had loaned out too. Just a year ago, this signing that I'm making was 66 rated on FIFA 23. This is Bradley Barcola. Now, a lot of people might be like, what the hell? That's such a big signing. He plays for PSG. Why should he sign with Ajax? Well, here's the point. At PSG, this kid is not going to get that play time. He has players like Ousmane Dembele in his position, which, if they are fit, he doesn't get that chance in a starting 11. Mbappe on the other wing, so he's not going to play there. And in the striking position, that's just not his spot. Bradley Barcola, as I said before, last year at this point had a 66 rating. Now he comes into our team. Initially in FC24, he starts off with a 76 rating. So that's a plus 10 in terms of the upgrade that he's gotten since then. But I honestly believe that might be a little bit, how can I put this? A little bit too early, because I watched plenty of Olympique Lyon last season because of Ryan Cherki. But Barcola was a player that I initially didn't like. Then later on into the season, in the second half of the season, he actually stepped up to a level that no one saw coming. And that's why also PSG got him into their team. Barcola, now with the 76 rating and very high potential at PSG, a lot more people know him, but he only has shown half a season of greatness. So in my opinion, a step to a team like Ajax, even if it is like a loan deal, would be perfect for a player like him. Barcola is here. Definitely should have 4-star skill moves. That really surprises me. 6'1" tall. Can help us out here. Score goals and assist the lads. And most importantly, I love this dribbling. So I'm thinking he could get past people. And that's going to be helping us loads. Well, we are now in the January transfer window, lads. And some things have changed with the squad. We are looking at a bunch of players being sold. Hato going out on loan to Girona, a team I love. Then we have Conceição, who I finally have sold for 24.5 million. Dallinga, though, yes, he has lost the battle against Mikutadze and now is forcing his way out of the club for 42.6 million. And Wijndal has been sold as well because he's not happy with being a backup to Sosa. Lots of things happening, and we need to counteract and be active in this transfer window still. Now that Dallinga is left, I need a backup striker, and this is the one I want. I am bringing in Felix Afena-Gyan, an AS Roma talent, if I'm not mistaken, that has moved to a different club, which is Cremonese. Must have lost faith in him, but we have not lost faith in him. He comes in with a 77 rating, perfect backup to Mikutadze, who, as I said, has won the battle and is the main striker. Hey, if you earned a spot, you can keep it. Well, this season was an interesting one. We have finished in the semi-finals of the Europa League, having lost against Leverkusen on penalties in the end, who go through to play against Manchester United. Leverkusen definitely is going to be a team that I'm going to come up against very often in this FC24 game. But going into the Eredivisie, Ajax back at the top, through goal difference. Yes, lads, 74 points. We've gotten it done. Utrecht squeezing into the top 3 while Feyenoord is outside of it. And our squad, I'm telling you, we are building something special here. All 3 attackers, 83 rated. Thiago Almada, the clear leader in attack with that 87 rating. Van Meeren coming in with the 79. He should not be the captain of this team. Let's give that to Wrench. He's a long-serving player of the team, or Taylor. Let's give it to him. And then we have Sosa on an 84. Medic looking solid. He's 26 years old. Sutalo now 25, 85 rated. If you didn't know, both of these lads are Croatian, so that's why I kept them together and haven't brought in anyone else, because I feel like they have good understanding between each other. And then our goalkeeper is on an 86, while the bench is actually looking very solid as well. So really good work so far. And now that we have won the league, I am expecting our team to go and smash it out next season and possibly do a little bit better in Europe. Guess what? I told you we're going for Europe, right? And we are going for it. It is the Europa League final. Look at our squad. The attack looks incredible. Almada on a 91 at this stage. The lowest rating is the one of Vermeeren, which makes sense because we brought him in quite late. But here it is. Win it. Grab that trophy. No! Oh man, Pidier scores 2 and we lose. A Europa League final has been bottled by Ajax. That is not what I wanted to see here, but I guess it's about ups and downs in your career, right? You can't just keep on having victory over victory, and the same goes for the league. PSV is back in there and winning the league title for themselves. Congrats, I guess. I mean, well done. But performance-wise, we're looking at Mikutatse, 24-4. Somerville, 19-15. One of his best seasons for sure. Barcola getting involved and Thiago Almada just doing Thiago Almada things. This guy is such a big talent. I really hope that he's smart about his next move. Definitely is going to move to Europe, but please move to a team that will value you the way you deserve to be valued, because he needs to be played every game. So if he doesn't get that play time in a big club that he joins for big money, that will just be a waste in my opinion. But hey, this worked out all right. A European Cup final, second place in the league. We do need more though. I told you this season is gonna be special, and it turned out exactly like that. Ajax on 80 points, 3 points ahead of rivals Feyenoord and AZ Alkmaar on 77 points as well. Congrats PSV dropping out this time. It just showcases how competitive that league can be. And look at our team. 90, 89, 90. This attack is gonna feel incredible in gameplay. And Thiago Almada has gone to a 93. I love that. Vermeeren has caught up with the rest of the team, has actually surpassed Medic, but Taylor, the captain, is on a 90 as well. Sosa as well, Wrench, Sotalo, and our goalkeepers on a 92, while also having some good players on the bench and even in the reserves, with Hato returning. I'm going to put Hato back in there, and Tahirovic returning as well from his loan dealings and everything. The rest, I don't really need anyone. Do I need Axel in there? Yeah, we can put him in there instead of Unuvar. I guess he's a bigger potential talent. But yeah, that squad looks good. Now, this season, we are also part of the Champions League final. Yes, lads, we have made it there. We're up against Real Madrid, a battle of giant clubs known to have won the Champions League multiple times. We have gotten past the likes of, let me find them, Bayern Munich in the round of 16. Quarterfinals, it was Leverkusen, despite losing the first game. Semi-finals, it was Lazio, surprisingly. And now, Real Madrid. Before we dive into that game, I want to make you aware that I have once again utilized the coaches to the best of my abilities, but it still annoys me that you can't buy more than one after like the second season of maxing out there. That is really weird, or even after the first season. But yeah, let's move ahead and check out the stats of the players. Somerville, 40 goal contributions in 54 games. Almada with 35. Barcola with 21. Mikutatse, okay season. Hopefully he steps up in the Champions League final to make up for the lack of goals, but it seems like he was actually injured, so that is kind of justified. Taylor with the 8 and 19. I love that. Now, Ajax is back and strong. Let's see how good this team will do against this Real Madrid team, with Rivas up top alongside Darwin. Arda Güler is in the starting 11. Çalhanoğlu, Valverde, Tchouaméni, Nuno Mendes, Romero, Militao, Marvin, and Courtois. A very interesting team, but what I can tell is they don't really have wingers there, so they're going to play down the center. The fans are slowly walking in. It seems like Ancelotti will have to take on our team, where it is predicting Barcola to score possibly. Let's see how that goes. The thing is, man, the one thing I desperately want in career mode is like being able to train players' play styles. Like, play styles are so important on this game. And since I am mostly playing with young players, none of them actually have the play styles completely perfected. So you don't actually get the full effect of the play styles. Oh, go on. Ah, that's a terrible finish from me. I'm making Thiago Almada miss there, but EA, please, give us a chance to max out these players on their playstyles. I want the playstyle pluses. Cross whipped in. Medic wins that. And here goes Somerville. Great turn past one. Somerville is going to run down that wing against Marvin. Marvin is a quick one, though. Got to be very careful. That's a quality ball. Mikutatse into Almada the second time. And he once again kind of bottles that chance. Barcola is in there. And we get another chance with, I believe, Almada once more. 3 chances for the Argentinian within 19 minutes. Oh, that worked out. Far post. I see you, Barcola. Oh, what a terrible cross that was. Hold on a second. We still have control. All the way. All the way. That's actually kind of working out the way I wanted, but not ideal. There we go. Look at that, mate. I'm actually playing some interesting football. Very unconventional. Oh, heavy press here from Ajax. And that goalkeeper is taking some risk. But wow, did it pay off. It's basically 4v2 right now. Oh, maybe not. It's maybe even less. And just the last man tackle from Sosa saves us. Big moment in the game. Nunes, cross, far post. I can't get there. Big save needed. Darwin. Real Madrid once again inside the box. Oh my god, this is too intense. Who has the ball? I didn't even know who had the ball there. Oh, what a tackle by Sutalo. Why the hell is he in the attack here? Mikutatse cuts back. Shoot. No. Oh my god, Courtois, what are you doing? Barcola actually nearly scored. What a tackle by Taylor. Taylor once more. And he wants it again. He actually gets it under control. Wow, that is incredible. Barcola making a solid run. What a pass. Barcola. No. Bro, I keep missing chances. Please don't lose this game. This is going to be painful if I do. Oh, no. No. I swear to God. Oh, thank you, Andrew. Barcola all the way on the left. What a ball that is into Borna Sosa. Back into Somerville, who runs through. Gerencio Somerville. I need to go power shot near post. Get closer and score the easy goal. Yes, thank you. We're going into extra time, lads. This has not worked out too well for me. Barcola on the run. Bradley Barcola. Here he goes. How come a Frenchman actually has Bradley in his name? I never thought of that. Good cross. Mikutatse on target, please. Sutalo misplaces his tackle, and now we are on the chase with Real Madrid running down the center. Medic once more steps up in the last second for me. Mate, he is great. You know what? This late into the game, I'm making changes. Forbes is coming on. Tahirovic is going to be walking into this team as well. And I am going to give a chance to Hato to come on in the freaking Champions League final. He's left-footed, so he can go into the left centre-back spot. Oh no, Hato misplacing a tackle. It's Darwin Nunez against Sosa. It's a good cross. Thankfully, that man thinks he can head the ball in from 50 yards out. Oh no. Hato, please, chase him down, keeper. Yes, Andrew. Oh, I love that, Andrew. I freaking love that. We are going into penalties. This is insane. This is absolutely insane. I am actually scared right here, lads. I don't know what to expect. I suck at penalties on FC24. See, EA gives me the tutorial because they know I suck at these. Almada. Courtois is a good keeper, but he can't save that. All good. 1-0. Next one. Lukaku. Now on for Real Madrid. With all that fancy stuff. Wow. What a penalty. We're going to give this to Mikutatse. Top left. Ooh, hits the post and in. I'll take it. Xavi Nunez. Bottom left. No, I had it. It was perfect. Anyways, Forbes. Go on, son. Well done. Well done. I'll take that. It's Çalhanoğlu against Andrew. Çalhanoğlu too accurate. Is this a case of our players being too inexperienced in moments like this? Oh, that's a bad pen. I'm going to go down straight to center. I didn't have the power for the corners there. It's going to be Renier. Renier is the captain of this Real Madrid team now. And Andrew makes a save on the fourth. And if we score right now, it's all over. Who is it? It's Tahirovic who we subbed on. Tahirovic, top right. Oh, it's lovely. It's done. Ajax are going to be lifting the Champions League trophy once again. I wasted so many chances, but it's all worth it right now. A second ago, the fans were singing loud and proud, Campione, Campione, ole, ole, ole. That one, you know, or is it Campione? It's probably Campione. Anyways, it's Taylor lifting the trophy. Guys, this is the moment we have been building towards. Years of rebuilding Ajax. Getting rid of the players I don't believe in, keeping the ones that I believed in, and some that have earned their spots like Mikutadze. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I appreciate all of you. Let me know which team we should be rebuilding next in the comments down below and give a reason as to why. I'll catch you next time. Take care and peace. Hit the mic. Well done.